Imagine a world without a password. Imagine a world where you can access your accounts and your devices without using a password securely. At NoPassword, we eliminate the need for passwords for all enterprise users, customers and employees. Passwords are not just inconvenient. They are a true burden for your customers and employees, wasting years of their life entering and resetting accounts due to passwords. Your IT team wastes $1 million annually on just account resets. Your security team knows that over 80% of cyber threats are triggered by passwords. And of course, your compliance team. They are seeing over $18 million annually due to cyber attacks. Average FI. So, how do we address this problem? With an identity platform, there is a combination of 3 products. The core solution is our human and hidden multi-factor authentication. This is a simple, secure, and seamless process for your user. So your users are first authenticated based on a biometrics, locally on their device, and then behind the scene, without disturbing the user, we extract some factors to complete the multi-factor authentication. So what are the advantages here? 1, the user doesn't manually enter any sensitive credentials. 2, the user's biometric information is only stored on the user's device. So this means that there's no big valve of passwords, there is no big valve of biometrics. Users own their own data, so you comply with privacy and data protection. Okay, so what does this mean for you? Your customers can log into your mobile application, web application, do online transaction without another password securely. So let's do a demo, see this in action. This is your customers. So the customer would open up the application, enter their username only, not enter anything else, continue. They're prompted to the app, provide their biometrics, and they're logged in. That's simple, that's beautiful. All right, secondly, your customer wants to log into the web page with their phone. This is your own application, your own native app. So the user would go to the application, the website, enter their username. This is logging with the application itself. They get a push notification. They see some information regarding login, accept this request, smile, and they're logged into the web page. And after that, they can take any action they like. Now that is simple and secure. Last demo for the customer experience is if the customer wants to log in with their laptop, if they have a camera. So, user then goes to the web page, enters their username, logs in with their face. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. So, they just click, and it prompts the camera to open up. They do the biometric authentication. Again, you smile. You could use a fingerprint if you like. And then again, they get access to their accounts. Okay, so what does this mean for your employees? How can your employees use this? If they're using any resource right now that they have to enter a password, a PIN, a code, or a smart card, they can use NoPassword solution. And with our wide range of integration, you're able to plug in the NoPassword solution within your existing infrastructure, and that's very important, seamless integration. This is just a sample of resources that our existing customers are using today. So let's see this in action one more time. This is when your employees come to work and they have to log into their workstation. So here again, the user just enters their username. The OTP is for offline mode, so we're online. We just ignore this for now. Continue. Again, they get a push notification on their phone, takes them to the application. They see some login information, time, location, accept this request, smile, and they gain access to their workstation. Once they are logged in, they also have access to their applications that were assigned to them. So for example, Salesforce. You just click and you gain access. The idea is one-time secure authentication and you gain access to all of your resources. Okay, so we also have an identity governance and management. What this means is that your IT and security team can seamlessly create and assign different security policies. This is an example of our geofence. So, you can limit your users' access within certain trusted locations based on GPS, Wi-Fi, time, and IP. Pretty neat in that cyberport. Okay, so why NoPassword? What makes us better What makes us better than what you're using now? What makes us better what you're thinking about using with the larger solutions, perhaps? One, we work with your existing infrastructure, and that's very important. We have very little footprint. Second, we are available on all platforms. Please challenge us. And it's an incredible user experience. Fourth, strong security posture on mobile phones. And of course, we covered the exceptional scenarios. For example, offline mode. Your users don't have a phone. Your users have to do account recovery, but we don't involve the IT team. It's all very intuitive. All right, so we as a company, as a young company, have certifications that will put your IT and security team at ease. We also comply with what you comply with, and that's very important for us. This program, this lab, has really helped us build connections, relationships, partnerships, gain access to financial institutions in the APAC area. That being said, we are a 4.5-year-old company that is based in the US with a very mature product and already 5 major Fortune 500 companies deployed. So we wanted to expand in Asia because we saw the need for a frictionless authentication, seamless authentication, because you have two forces going on. One, compliance, right? Your regulators giving you different mandates and regulations to be more secure. On the other hand, your customers and your end users want easier, simpler, seamless process of authentication. So we definitely saw this need. And what we learned is that all financial institutions across the world share the same problem. And so they will take the same journey. What this means, and this is my final slide, is that this is just an example of what your peers have done so far with NoPassword. As mentioned, we have existing customers around the world in 4 continents. So from initial discussion to production rollout can take about 6 months. One of our existing customers, who's actually in the audience today, a major financial institution, started using NoPassword internally. So it took them about 6 months from the first time we had a discussion until they actually deployed the solution. And what I wanted to actually highlight is the fact that for us as a company, we were able to deliver the solution about 2 weeks. So if you want to use the solution, we can deploy it, deliver it within 2 weeks. For those FIs that want to use the solution for their customers, it actually takes less time, about 3 months, because we have the SDK and we have the API, and it's very simple. So I'll be more than happy to discuss this further, and you can find me at home at NoPass. Thank you very much.